first and foremost, my washing machine is on, so I'm sorry. I might make a little bit of noise. But anyway, here we go. How to rethink a pentatonic. If this video does not teach you how to realign and rethink how a pentatonic works so you can play it really how like the best guitar players in the world play it, then I haven't done my job. I am not making fun of the teachers on YouTube. It's just I've been on YouTube, and not everybody, a lot of people do it wrong because they're passing on knowledge that's broken. So my job is to kind of give you how to really think of a pentatonic, how it really works, and what to do with it. So when I used to go to concerts, Fish concerts, well, I only really been to Fish concerts. I haven't seen the Grateful Dead live, unfortunately, but videos of the Dead and Stevie Ray Vaughan, Mark Knopfler, Eric Clapton, all the guitar players that can really sit. John Mayer. John Mayer is really an excellent guitar player. When you watch them play and they are just climbing up the guitar neck and climbing back, they really perplex you as a guitar player if you don't understand how they're doing with such ease. So this video is designed to show you how to do it. So bear with me because it's going to kind of beat up on the knowledge you know, but if I do my job, it will realign it. And that's how I see myself, as a guitar chiropractor. So let's realign it. So here's the concept of a pentatonic. It is 5 notes, pentatonic, right? Okay, I know you know that. But here's the deal, is where home is. Now we're going to be dealing with minor pentatonic in the key of E. Everything I show you is going to be movable. So all of us know form 1. And usually we go great, and then we have a form 2. Oh yeah, a little prerequisite is that you kind of know your shapes. And a form 3. And 4 and 5 and so on. The problem is, when you're soloing, it gets so disorienting when you try to put this stuff together, and the mind just kind of shuts off. So here we go. Rule number 1, you have to know the minor pentatonic by the real names of the intervals being played. That is so important. Okay, so the E is a 1. The 3rd fret is called a minor 3rd or a flat 3rd. Okay, it's like Dick or Richard or Will or Bill. Okay, same name, minor 3rd. So you have 1, flat 3. 4 is the open A. 5 is the 2nd fret of the A string. The D string is your flat 7, and back to your 1. So write this down if you want to. 1, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 7, 1. And that's where we're going to stop. Now that shape is built into how the guitar works. It's a root note, 3 frets up is the minor 3rd. Next door to the 1 is the 4. Next door to the 1 is a 4. Up 2 frets from the 4 is a 5. Over from the 4 is your flat 7. And up 2 frets from flat 7 is a 1. So check this out, because this really works. We'll put your first finger back on the 1, which is the 2nd fret. And now if you look here, you have this shape. 1, flat 3, next door to the 1, 4, 5. Now the B string really screws things up, even screws my speech up. The B string is 2.5 steps down, so we have to target everything 1 fret up. Where would we want to go like this? Wrong. You have to come 1 fret up on the B string always. I mean, that's how the guitar works. So you have 1, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 7, and 1. It is literally the same shape, but that B string messes it up. So play it with me. Go slow. If you need to rewind, please do. 1, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 7, 1. Put your first finger back on the 1. 1, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 7, 1. The reason the 1 is so important is, if you haven't seen any of my other videos, it is home. It is the note that is always going to sound good. So you're orienting your first finger around the 1. Speaking of which, my ring finger is on the 1 there. So you take your first finger and you play the same shape. Now you're on the 5th fret of the B. 1, flat 3, 4, 5. Now we run out of room, don't you worry. I have a trick for that, and it's very easy. So you have this continuous shape of pentatonics that move diagonally. I call this the never lost pentatonic, because if you play it correctly and you think about it, you'll never be lost as to where your intervals are and where your home is. So you have 1, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 7, 1. 1, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 7, 1. Great, great. And then put your first finger back on that 1, 1, flat 3, 4, 5. So if you want to take a solo, by the way, that's a form 1. And when you get to the second one and you put your first finger, you're in a form 2. But you're in the form 2 focused around the root note. Okay, and then after you climb out of that form 2 and you go to here, you're in your form 3. Okay, so you have going forward and going backwards. Oh. You know, for a guitar teacher, I really suck sometimes. But there's this pentatonics when you're playing and you want to take a solo. A, you can move. And also, your first finger is always going to sound good because it's always landing on the root note and you know where the resolve is. So, I want you to practice this pentatonic. It's a shorter video. This is just realigning how you think about pentatonics. The boxes don't do you any good. We'll learn when to use a box. We will learn that. But right now, if you want to learn how to get up the guitar neck, now there's more to it. There's more to do it down here and over. And we'll get there. But this is just the introductory lesson, how to realign your pentatonic. 1, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 7, 1. Put your first finger back on 1. 1, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 7, 1. Now you put your first finger back on the 1. 1, flat 3, 4, 5. And this is the stuff that the professionals are using all the time. Are they doing more than this? Yes. But the pentatonic scale is the skeletal structure of every scale that you're going to use. And it's the most popular scale. So you need to know this. You really need to know this. So when you're playing and soloing, right now, you know, take a solo. You can start anywhere. Keep your first finger on a 1. And work that scale. You don't have to know the intervals, you know, like Spitfire. You need to know them when you want to think about them. But that's how you need to focus on using a pentatonic diagonally on the guitar neck, connecting the root notes to each other. Disregard right now the forms. We'll get to those. But really, this is about connecting them, getting all the pieces so that you can flow through them. Watch Clapton. Watch Hendrix. Oh, Hendrix, another one of my favorites. Hendrix. Watch Stevie Ray. Watch Jimmy Page. I can't believe I didn't mention Jimmy Page. Love Jimmy Page. Watch them in concert and you see them doing it like this. This is how it is done. So start here. This is part 1. I'll do part 2, part 3, and however many parts are necessary to completely cover the guitar map with how to feel those pentatonics. With the boxes as well. Don't think I'm dissing on the boxes. Those are legit. But this is how you do it. I hope that made sense. And have a wonderful day or night, whatever it is, wherever you are. Bye.